How is it going, guys? Malagant here. We're going to be talking about HELLTIDE, and I'll give you some information about what you should know about HELLTIDE, what the basic information. So every time the HELLTIDE spawns, I think it's taking 1 hour and 15 minutes between HELLTIDEs to spawn, but you can definitely see when the next HELLTIDE is by basically going to the website HELLTIDEs over here, which is the website that I usually use. So right now a HELLTIDE in Skoskland is up, and the time remaining, as you can see, is 10 minutes. The next time this is down, it's going to be actually showing over here, when the next HELLTIDE is. So this is point one. The second point is going to be what the HELLTIDE offers per region. And what I mean by region is that, like, when you mouse over right over here, so this is one region and this is the second one. HELLTIDE is offering per region 1 mystery chest, and in my personal opinion right now, at least in the game, mystery chest is pretty much the only thing that you should focus. So when you enter a HELLTIDE, if there's going to be 2 regions and then you have 2 mystery chests to go for, you open those, and if there's not going to be a respawn, you should just bail. That's pretty much like the entire HELLTIDE is going to be offering you, and that's already good enough. That being said, there's a despawn and a respawn for the HELLTIDE regional mystery chests, let's say. And when do they despawn exactly? They always despawn at the top of the hour, so therefore some of the HELLTIDEs are better than the others, not only because they have 3 regions. So for instance, the Skoskland one that we're playing right now has only 2 regions, so therefore we're gonna have 2 mysteries, and at the same time they also despawn at the top of the hour. So some HELLTIDEs spawn and then start right at, like, let's say 4:45 p.m. or something. So therefore you will only have 15 minutes to the top of the hour, so you will only have 15 minutes to open the mystery chests before they respawn and despawn the ones that are already up. So therefore the better ones are, the HELLTIDEs that are coming up around, like, past 15 o'clock or like 30 past o'clock, stuff like that basically. So that being said, there's a little bit of like RNG factors to HELLTIDE as well, but I wouldn't really worry about it too much and just like play the HELLTIDE and open whichever mystery chest that I can and just bail out of there. So as I said, looking at the time, for instance, we have 8 minutes remaining in this HELLTIDE. I'm not going to be doing any gameplay here, but at 5:30 the HELLTIDE is going to go away. This also means that, like, the HELLTIDE started at 4:30, right? And it offered 2 mystery chests because we had 2 regions in this place. And then they despawned at 5 p.m. and then they offered 2 more at the same time, right? As it despawns, it offers 2 more. Now, one more information. Which chests are up? Which are the 2 mystery chests that are up right now? In this website over here, these are the nodes, like these white chests are the nodes where a mystery chest can be. And the green dot right next to them is the one that is up, basically. So you're going to need to go there, and you're going to need to open it. They're costing 250 cinders. And then at the top of the hour, those are going to despawn. It usually takes about like a minute or 2 for the website to grab the new one, because it's basically voting. Like, you click on it and you vote on it, and it just shows you the most votes instantly. As you can see, this one has like a lot of votes, so it's showing this with green. You can definitely vote yourself too when you end up like finding one, or when you open one, to confirm that it is the one, so that the other players can actually get this information of you as well. Another thing is that, as I said, you need 250 cinders collected to open these mystery chests. What is like the best approach to do, or like to get the most amount of cinders, right? So the best approach is just running around killing enemies, believe it or not, right? So what I mean by that is that, like, you just leave town, don't even mount, just run around, open boxes. The small chests, the regular chests, they give you about like 6 cinders, I think. Recently they buffed them. It's absolutely insane. And on top of that, the events. So before the seasonal patch, I would have actually said, ping pong between an event and just keep on doing events. That's like the most rewarding thing. Right now, I would say that is the case if you're searching for like some extra experience and some extra rare items, perhaps. Otherwise, when it comes to like just collecting the most amount of cinders, fiend roses, and forgotten souls, which are, you know, 2 rare crafting materials that you can obtain from HELLTIDE alone. If you want to just maximize those things and minimize the amount of time that you're going to be spending in HELLTIDE, it's just better to just run around randomly. Never mind most of the events, just never mind them. Never mind the bosses even. Just run around, click the chests, click the HELLTIDE clickables. What I mean by those is that like they're hanging corpses or like the broken souls or whatever, that they are like clickable. You don't need to click on all of them whatsoever. Some of them, very rarely, they have like a, you know, red glow in them, very apparent that they're going to be dropping cinders. You just need to click those, nothing else. So you open chests, you click the ones that are like very brightly glowing red, for some extra cinders. Apart from that, like engage with fiend roses, the ores, the wains that you find along the way, and just kill massive number of enemies. Just engage all the mobs that you can, and then keep on transitioning screens. That's how you're going to be playing. So this is going to be my commentary. At the end of this video, I'm actually going to be putting a little bit of gameplay. If I forgot to mention anything, please feel free to add in the description down below. Thank you very much for watching. This is going to be pretty much like covering all the HELLTIDE information that you need to know.